Hi, Genesis Eeks here with another practical tip to help you fine tune your leadership skills because leadership is a journey, it is not a destination. Did you know that if you are not intentionally developing your team, you've actually chosen where you're going to level off? That's right. You have actually just hit your own ceiling. Let me ask you this question. How much change have you experienced in the last 12 months? A lot, right? Thinking about all of that change, the team that you started out with 12 months ago is not the same team that you have today. Everyone has changed. We've all pivoted and adapted in some way. Now, when the crisis of the pandemic hit, leaders everywhere became incredibly intentional about what their people needed in order to close a performance gap, about what was possible before and what they needed now, right? So they started asking themselves all kinds of questions like, what kind of equipment do my people need? Do they need new equipment? Do they need to be able to adapt the equipment they already have? Do they need training? Do they need to be able to change processes? Do they need PPE? The list goes on and on. Leaders were incredibly intentional about going after the performance gap between what was possible before and what was possible now. And the leaders that started developing a strategy to close that gap had better and faster results than companies that didn't. Now, the ability to drive those kinds of results really doesn't have to be limited to a crisis situation. In fact, I challenge you to ask yourself this question. What opportunities do you see your company or your team facing in the next few months that they're not equipped to handle? Or maybe think about it this way. What challenges do you foresee your team facing in the next couple of months that they're not equipped to face? If you can mine that gap and create an intentional development plan to close that gap, your team is going to be able to face any challenge and be able to take advantage of all the opportunities that are coming their way. If you'd like some help with this, reach out to me today and for a complimentary consultation. I'm happy to help because everyone deserves to be led well.